welcome to the channel today. Believe it or not, second Porsche video in 1 week. It's been a long time since I've done that. And this is a follow-up video to my last new tire video that we did. And today we're going to talk about my alignment that I just had done today. And we're going to talk about the torn CV boot and what I'm going to do about that. So let's get started. All right, so as you can see here, here's my measurements from today. And I was actually surprised. They were all pretty out of whack. There was only a few numbers here in green that you can see that were correct. And the strange thing is the front looks like it's even worse than the rear. And the only unusual wear that I noticed on the tires was, I believe it was the left rear was wearing unevenly on the inside compared to the right. And as I mentioned in the last video, that the rears were pretty shot, and the fronts were still doing pretty good. So after seeing this, I'm really happy that I went in and had the alignment done. It was around 230 bucks at a shop today that specializes in Porsche, BMW, Audi, all that kind of stuff. Awesome little place, and they even washed the car, which I thought was cool. So I'm not going to get into camber and caster and all that stuff until, because I really don't honestly understand it all that well. I know what it is, but I'm not going to try to relate these numbers to that, and I don't, I'm certainly not an expert, but I just want to kind of give you a heads up as to, if you're having some unusual tire wear with your 911, it's a good idea to go ahead and pay for that alignment. I got this car a year ago. Well, I got it in January of 2017, so it's been a little over a year, and I haven't touched the alignment since then. Honestly, it doesn't drive weird, it doesn't pull weird, it doesn't do anything like that. It actually feels pretty tight in the corners still, even despite with the tire wear that I had. So this is a little surprising. Again, I'm not an expert in alignment, so this may be not all that bad. I mean, looking at the numbers, it's not like they were crazy out of whack, but there was a few that were out. So that's the before shot, and then this is the after. They were able to get everything pretty much perfect, and this 7.6 is just inside the limit. If you can't see those numbers, it's 7.5 to 8.6, so apparently they were unable to adjust that any more than it was. No real difference in noise or feeling on the way home, but it makes me feel better to know that I had this done just because I got the new tires on there. If you guys know a lot about alignment and you see anything crazy here that you want to tell me about on the before shot, please do. I'd love to hear it. And I want to do a little bit more reading on that and try to get it figured out myself. So as for the CV boot, like I said, the left front was torn. So I talked to my mechanic, Scott, at McLevin Motors up in Phoenix. They did my IMS bearing, water pump, etc. And I can't recommend them enough. They're just an awesome place and very fair as far as cost goes compared to other things I've priced, especially down here in Tucson. And so I'm going to go up there. They're going to basically pull the front axles and they're going to rebuild them or rebuild it and replace both sides. He says that he does probably 2 C4 CV boots a month. So it's a pretty common problem, especially with the mileage I have on the car, 116 now. So that's going to cost me around 570 bucks to get that done. But, you know, I've watched some videos. It doesn't look all that difficult to do, but there's more to it than I really want to tackle right now, especially with everything else I've got going on. So I'm going to have to just work a shift of overtime and cover that. But I think that's about it. So we got the tires, we got the alignment. We're going to get the CV boots fixed. And really, other than that, the next thing I need to do, I've been talking about it for a while, is to get the brakes. So I'm going to order that stuff up. And the brakes I am going to do myself. And I'll maybe do a video on that. There's a ton of brake install videos, but I may do it just for the heck of it. So thanks for checking in. I appreciate it. Until next time, take care. Have a great weekend.